Ladies, gentlemen, and the 1,000-year-old Draugr Prince, who really isn't happy about the Viking raiding through his lands, welcome to another Timoredbeard video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make your roofs go from looking like this to like this, with just a few simple tricks. If you do like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to press that notification bell. But otherwise, let's jump straight into this. So the first tip to improve your roofing is the simple raised overhang, and the way that you do this is you get the 1 meter wooden beam, you place it along the way like so, and the spacing, the gaps is entirely up to you, whether you want to go thin gaps like I have here, or whether you want to only put one every sort of 3 or 4 tiles, and it's as simple as that. And then you just grab yourself a 26 degree or a 45 degree beam, depending on what sort of angle you would like your roof to be at, whether you would like it to be at 26 or 45. And then it's as simple as placing your roofs onto those beams like so. And then you can, and it is entirely personal choice, you'll see there's a gap. You can fill that gap in with little 1x1 floors. I quite like to do that as it really brings the whole thing together. And there you have yourself a gorgeous looking overhang. Now, of course, at this point, you could remove the 1 meter beams as well if you wanted to, and have it a much smoother surface, though you will get the end of the 26 degree beams there poking out. Now, another way to do this is by using the recessed wall method. So as you see here, we have recessed a wall in what is called a half snap. And to half snap, it's very simply, you just grab a door frame and you place it on the wall like so. And then if you get a wall and place it snapping onto the back side of the door like so, the wall is now halfway in between the 1 meter snap and the edge. And this is what's a half snap or a half meter snap. And once you've got a recessed wall like that, then you can place your roof on top of the pillar like so. And you have a slight overhang with your roof in a recessed wall function. And of course, you can then extend this overhang using any of the other techniques that I'm going to be showing you. The next trick is my preferred method of overhang generally, and that is the half snap overhang. And the way that you do this is you start with a regular wall with a regular piece of roof attached to it. And in order to get the half snap overhang to come over, you're simply going to take a core wood beam, place it like so, and then snap to the top of the beam. So this is where it would either normally snap to here or here, but because of the beam, it snaps halfway up. You can now get rid of the beam. You're going to run a 2 meter wooden beam, regular wooden beam, across like so. Then you're going to come in behind it and you're just going to snap your roof there like so. And so now it's merged, sort of like meshed halfway up into the roof like so, and you have this gorgeous angled complete overhang that doesn't have any breaks or anything like that. And at which point you can then decorate it however you want. You can go like this if you want. You can add in those 1x1 walls again, roofs again, sorry, and however you please. But now you have this gorgeous overhang, and it doesn't break up, and this is the important bit, it doesn't break up the structure of the roof. So you're not having to deal with half snaps all over the rest of your roof. You just half snap here, and then you can snap on like normal, and it's very, very simple. And then if you ever want to extend the half snap, it will just snap to one another, bam, straight on. Again, very, very simple, and it doesn't get in the way of the rest of your roof building. Now, you'll find that when you work with the method that I've just shown you here and you get to corners, there is a slight issue. And that issue is that if we recreate that method, or in this case, actually, we'll recreate it on this side. So we have our half snapped roof like there. Now, if we proceed, when we get to the corner, if we snap like this, you will notice that the corner of the roof here now sticks out this way. And if we then snapped a corner piece onto it, it is way off. But if we just snapped a corner piece straight to it here, it would also be way off. In fact, it won't even like you snapping for the most part. So how do we fix this? Again, very simple indeed. You're just going to take a 1 meter beam and you are going to place it right here. You are then going to move away a little bit so you can snap easily, and you're just going to snap like so. So now we're not only half snapped vertically, but we've also merged two together to make a 1.5 meter wide roof. And at this point, you can now snap your roof to it very simply. I generally tend to enjoy doing this because the corner pieces can really just not want to snap sometimes, and that is a pain in the arse. So if you just put that beam there, it allows that to snap on very, very simply, and you have now managed to skirt your way around the corner using this technique. Now, of course, when you snap here like so, you're going to be getting sort of like this one square that's missing. If you're not liking that square, then it is as simple as fixing it by using the same method that we did to start the half snap, like so. Place the roof on, and then get rid of the building blocks, and boom, you now have again a lined up roof that you can carry on working on to your heart's content. Now, when you're building a roof, sometimes if you're building an entryway or an offshoot that isn't a standard number of parts wide, so in this case we've got a 3 brick foundation or stone foundation wide entryway, which is going to cause us to have to use the peak blocks or the peak roofs, either the ridge 45 or the ridge 26. When that then joins up with the rest of your building, you're going to come across issues where it doesn't conjoin properly. So for instance, right here, we'd want to be having a corner like so. But of course, we then have this gap, and if we look over on the outside, it doesn't line up, and we have some issues. And there are a few ways to fix this, but the easiest way and the simplest way to make it still look good is to not be afraid of using weird shapes. So for instance, I'm going to come right here, I'm going to place this here, and I'm going to place that there, and then I'm going to take an inverted 26 degree, and I'm going to place that there. And now we've created a nice solid surface. So we can then place a 26 degree roof like that, and then we can just take regular 26 degrees, place them either side, and voila, we have now connected a lovely connection for that piece to come to, and an interesting looking roof, which is what we're kind of here for in its entirety. Then we can snap on a little 2 meter and a little 1 meter right there. And then we can continue our roof on, maybe even going 45s from here along here. And you have got yourself a roof that looks like that's how it's supposed to be. I'm going to fly here for a moment just to show you. And of course you can decorate this with vertical beams, horizontal beams, bring it to however you want to look. But this allows you to not be scared of adding different weird shapes together. And that's just a benefit in my eyes. Don't forget, I do stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Timo_Redbeard. Links in the description below. If you have liked this video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace out. Take care.